to watch for the jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Freeman, who missed most of last season. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got...
why did I do that?
All alone. The 30, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 79 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Brees. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
What is that? What is number 22?
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Over.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I don't know how that shit should have been.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Kamara crazy. Oh, shit.
14th touchdown now on the year.
Go to the page and look at that fucking
this first quarter.
Go to the channel.
Maybe the defense napping a little bit.
That shit was crazy.
Concentration level may
Yo,
not have been
dude, that
there.
nigga broke 40. That was like the Marshawn Lynch.
Those types of plays, when they result
Yo,
like that,
that's
they're almost like
crazy.
big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I ain't mean that fast.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return. They're hoping to see the form that led him to 1,000-yard seasons in 2015 and 2016.
Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Give me that. Yeah, lad.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by
Yeah, lad.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, lad.
But he's free going down the
That's why he got the number 1. Yeah, lad.
He will take
What are you
this
talking
one
about?
home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that play.
Yeah, Davenport.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Back two, hey, south. Back two. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy. 51, south. 52 to Mike, boys, 52.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught, Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
Ryan on the handoff, it's Freeman. And
I was about to say, who's hit Robert
play of this first quarter. Through one corner, 14-7, our score. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 58. 56. Mike's 56. Here we go, Wait. 56. Mike, 56, right there, right there.
From the shotgun, Ryan.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Two pick sixes.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, young boy.
Pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and
all
then
generic
the
shit.
catch the
It's
football
all generic.
and take it in the opposite direction.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone, so Muster return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green light.
And he lost the football.
Oh, young Thor. That's 2 touchdowns, young Thor. Oh, shit. I didn't even know what I was doing that play.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Ryan. It's complete to Jones. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Hey, Orbit.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan.
Oh, no.
And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the counter, here's Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sammy! Go!
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. There goes a deep ball, end
Jarvis.
zone. And
No,
that's going to wind up
he dropped it.
incomplete. However, we do have a
The
flag
play
down.
just started.
Let's check in with our referee. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is Cook with the grab. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Now Breeze on 3rd down. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete.
He dropped it.
Play call there.
I hit you in the
Now it's 4th
hand.
down.
You hear the calls.
Bang, I hit you in
but I
the
just don't think so. I
hand.
think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant you the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was
Boom.
contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. He gets away from 1. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense.
No!
Got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown.
Okay.
Julio Jones, 82 yards.
Damn,
and the
that's
Falcons
crazy,
cut into
baby.
that lead. We've seen these two,
That's
Matt
crazy,
and Julio Jones
baby.
connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it.
Yeah,
And Julio,
baby.
every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
All right. Where the fuck we get that?
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
53.
From the 39, Breeze. And
That was
he's going
my
to find
fault.
his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Kill.
Here's Kamara trying to run for him.
You
And
hit
he'll be taken
Kamara?
down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. That good for 22 and a first down.
Hey, let's go.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. He's going to go up top.
Oh!
And it is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the
Look at this
first
nigga
half.
cover the front of me.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Ryan. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The 20, 10. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Yo, come on. This nigga Julio is out of pocket. This nigga got all 3 of his touchdowns. All you gotta do is just throw that shit up to him.
Strike ability.
You can't
Able to
get
connect
it
on the
on
extra
purpose.
point, and the lead
It's
is
just not
tracked
happening.
down to 10.
Really Kurt.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Coach.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ain't no mountain.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
They run it again with Kamara. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now it's the backup Bridgewater. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
I'm coming after you. Tight dog. Check 24.
They'll run for it with Pumphrey. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Spot. Topper. You gonna take. You got take.
They run. Devontae Freeman.
Yeah.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. On 3rd down, Ryan.
Sorry, you can.
Go down again. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down.
Check 26. Check. Hey, Zoo. Hey, Tuesday. Let's go, D. Mine's 56. Mine's 56.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Caught by Jones.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, yo. Y'all made my man get caught up in the line, bro.
Julio Jones, 69 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Damn, they spent the camera up.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that? Right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Get ready. Check 52. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check safety.
Again, it's Kamara. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 22.
And the Saints first down.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run the draw here with Pumphrey. And an alley to run. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Bitch don't have no pennies.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Looks like Jenny. She don't have no penny. Look like Sandy.
Second down and 4. Bridgewater. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
You're Teddy. Young Roosevelt.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Got him.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, good move. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown,
Yeah, this shit. We ain't getting out of that. We ain't getting out of that. Yeah, I'm playing this for the defense all the time.
Great about their opportunity.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Going up top. He's got a man. Complete.
Yo, come on. These niggas is Martian people. Who are these guys?
36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
11. Bravo.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Yo, come on. Y'all niggas didn't even let me dunk that ball.
It's Hooper
Come
for the
on.
Falcon touchdown.
Get real, bro. Let's get real, bro.
Second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
Let's get real, bro.
Extra
Don't
point
actually
by
let me jump to the
Drew,
ball.
good. And the lead is
Did you
trimmed down
guys?
to 10.
Did
Now after
you-
the touchdown, it's
Did
Bosher
you
to kick it
really?
away.
Did you really let me jump to the ball?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Press the button to it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13.
Let's go.
Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception in this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point,
come on.
That's for sure.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Bridgewater. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Just more of the same there, partner.
Guys have just been running for the
secondary this entire game. No pass rush, long passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
This nigga Kamara is crazy. This nigga broken tackles. This nigga stiff over niggas. This nigga catching shit.
As we get you reset,
I don't know what he can do.
On their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes. They put this one in the left-hand column.
Oh, y'all don't let me do a
dumped off to his running back, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Oh, let me do a juki.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Bridgewater.
Yo, come on, suck a dick.
Bitches,
that bullshit. That is motherfucking
now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Are you a motherfucking jerk?
Here's Bridgewater.
I see Alvin.
That's to his running back.
Oh,
it's
no.
How did he spit down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Bridgewater to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Who is that nigga?
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. But now it's 3rd and goal.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
It's Pumphrey on the toss. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
This nigga just ran past you. He's just running past you.
So
he's letting him run on past you. What the fuck is this speed on 97? No, fuck that. That shit gotta be on 98. I had a nigga whose speed was on 97. His shit gotta be on 90. Man.
Clock showing 19 seconds to go. And the Saints are going to get to this one. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They made him fumble, yo. Yo, that's crazy, yo.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout As he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Yo, they made him fumble. Wait.
On second down, Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. 3 bucks.
Now Bridgewater. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire